Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Among the Stars Celebrity Perfume Reviews. So this video was actually just requested today. Somebody left a video in my comment section asking me to do this video, and the moment I read the comment I knew it was something I could definitely do, because they had basically requested a favorites video, but they kind of broke it down into categories, which I really like. You guys have always asked me to do like a top 5 favorites or top 10 favorites or whatever, and it's not something I could do. I have so many favorite fragrances that it's definitely something that would be super hard for me to do, to just do like a top 5s or whatever. So, broke this down into my favorite scent for seasons, favorites of subcategories, and then honorable mention favorites by just kind of things I generally go toward more. So first thing is my favorite summer scent, and I'm choosing Jennifer Lopez's Wild Glow. Even though this hasn't, I haven't had this in the summer because it just recently came out, and I just recently got it. This is definitely going to be my summer scent this year, I can tell you that right now. Love the smell of this. It's very tropical, very summery. Love this one. Next one is my fall scent, and for fall I'm choosing Wonderstruck. And this definitely is my winter or my fall scent because it's kind of that cool warmth that you want in the fall. It's got this kind of orientalness to it, but it's kind of cool and warm at the same time. So this is definitely my fall scent. My winter scent, and I don't wear this as much in the winter as I should, but this is definitely my winter scent, and it is Britney Spears is Midnight Fantasy. Love this in the winter. It's just something about the way the notes mix with the cool air really works with me. Love this as my winter scent. My favorite spring scent, and as it's officially spring, I can say this is my favorite spring scent because I have worn this every single day since I got it, and it is Miss Katy Perry's Spring Rain. Love this perfume. Kind of obsessed with this right now. It's definitely very much a favorite, very much a spring favorite. Love how this scent just projects in the spring, and I can't wait for it to be a little more springy and even get some of those spring rains in. But, sorry, okay. Anyway, get some like of those cool spring rains in to get those. See how the fragrance changes with like the warm, cool spring rain. Anyway, so my favorite gourmand scent, and fight me if you will on this, but in my classification this is a gourmand scent. There's more notes in this that are food category than there is florals or whatnot. So I'm classifying this as a gourmand, and it is definitely, in my opinion, a gourmand. And it is Miss Selena Gomez, EDP, Selena Gomez Signature, whatever you want to call it. Definitely this berries and chocolate and like almost like chocolate covered strawberries and pineapple and other amazing fruits and chocolates and caramels, and I just love this scent. This is one of the few scents in my collection that I've almost gone through. Like I went through a whole entire 1 ounce bottle of this, and I'm trying not to use my full size before I get another bottle. My favorite rainy day scent, and I love this scent as my rainy day scent, and I've told you guys before that this is just out there for my rainy day scent, and it is Katy Perry's Royal Revolution. Love this scent. It's so like warm and empowering and just amazing, and that leather in it gives it that amazing quality for the rain. And I don't know, every time I've worn this and it's been raining out, I've gotten so many compliments on it that it just kind of is my, if it's raining and I know it's going to be raining, this is the scent I will be wearing. My signature / work scent is the same scent. Like, she had listed this as 2 separate categories, but my signature scent and my work scent are the same thing because I work so much. But this is the scent I've drawn myself most to. It's one of my favorite perfumes out right now, and I classify it as my signature scent, but also my work scent because it's so light that it's not going to be overpowering while I'm at work. And it is obviously Miss Nicki Minaj's Majesty Exotic. Love this scent. I have seriously, almost just dropped it, used this much of the perfume, and if you guys know me, that is a lot for me to use of a perfume. Love, love, love this scent. My night out going to the club scent is very recently acquired, and it is Miss Christina Aguilera's By Night. And this scent is just perfect for kind of going out to the club. It's not super overwhelming, so when you're dancing and you're super close to people, it's not going to be hitting them in the face and causing any troubles. It's just very nighttime and warm, and I love, love, love this scent. The few times I've worn this when I've gone out, I've gotten loads of compliments on it. So there's that. My Between the Sheets scent, and I'm taking this category in two ways. One, yes, what you're thinking, and two, the scent I wear when I go to bed. Now, I will tell you guys that this scent isn't very used, and it's because I actually have a smaller bottle that's beside my bed that I wear. So, and it is Viva La Juicy La Fleur. Love this scent. I don't think anybody can understand my obsession with this scent. I wish that this scent, like, I wish I had a candle of this scent, and I wish I had, like, a wax tart and a room spray and, like, so much other stuff in this scent. Love this scent. I do have a solid perfume of this scent. By far my favorite. My daring scent, and I took this as, I don't even know how to really describe this. The scent gives me this kind of empowerment when I wear it, and that's why I took it to daring, because it kind of brings me to this new category of amazingness. And it is Rihanna's Rogue. I love, love, love this scent. There's just something about the suede and everything in it that I love about this. And something really cool about this bottle that I've shown people is, okay, so if you look, you can now actually see the pump, like the tube in this fragrance. But the cool thing about this fragrance is, if you were to not have it upright, or not have it like down like this when you spray it, if you do it like this, you can literally watch it disappear. And I love how cool that is, how like they made the tube so clear that you couldn't even see it. So, and then my high class scent, my scent that I wear like only on special occasions, and that's because I got it for a special occasion, is my Viva La Juicy Luxe perfume. This is the like the straight parfum version of Viva La Juicy. This is the 2013 bottle. Yes, this is 2013 bottle. I also have the 2014 bottle. This is something I only wear out on date night and special occasions with my husband, because he got this for me for my birthday. He got me one for my birthday and then one for Valentine's Day. And I only wear it for special occasions with him. You will very rarely ever catch me wearing this on not a special occasion. So that is the categories that she gave me. Now it's going to go into my honorable mentions, which I promise you my little couch that I recently just acquired is full of honorable mentions. And these are not in any order, but the first one I do want to mention is an all-time favorite perfume. This perfume has so many memories tied to it, and it's got a lot of, like, it's the perfume version has a few notes in it, but there's one note that it's named after that stands out, and it is my favorite note in perfume. I wish so many more perfumes had it, because I feel like it adds so much to a perfume, and there's a couple perfumes out on the market that have this listed as a note that I almost want to get just because of the note. And it is Bath & Body Works' Sweet Pea. I love this fragrance so much, and it's just something about this scent. My sister used to wear this a lot when we were growing up, so I have the memories of her wearing it, and every now and again I would wear it, like I get the body spray and spray it, or the lotions or whatever, and I have the whole entire body care line of this fragrance. My husband, on the other hand, is not a huge fan of this. He tends to use the Mad About You lotion that I have more, but I mean, I love, love, love Sweet Pea, and it's just something about this scent is just an all-time favorite and always will be. So Another honorable mention, we're going to go into this one, and this is Christian Siriano's Silhouette. This fragrance is just so deep and seductive, but I love the bottle of this. I love how it's got like this dress form to it, and I love how the cap is just a dress on top of another dress. So I love this scent. I did do a review of this, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if I did a review of this. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I love this scent. It's very kind of like chocolatey, but also kind of warm, and it's almost like a very grown-up gourmand scent. Another honorable mention is Snooky Love. So I love this fragrance. I love the peony. I love the soft florals to this fragrance. As you guys know, I'm not a huge floral fan, but I have noticed that a few of the perfumes I do like that are floral are on the side of being the lighter florals and not so much the heavier florals. I love this fragrance. I was very nervous when I heard the notes about this fragrance and when they described it on HSM. But after getting it and smelling it, I love the way that this fragrance was created. Another honorable mention is Miss Mariah Carey's Dreams. This was one of the Mariah Carey perfumes that took me the longest to get, and I don't know why. Because it is tied as a top 2 with another favorite of hers. And the other one is Mariah Carey's That Chick. These two are so completely different from each other, but I love both of these. These are my 2 hands-down favorite Mariah Carey perfumes. I love Dreams. There's something about this fragrance that's just kind of that warm sweetness that I love in fragrances. And That Chick's kind of like a fruity, like it's very fruity floral, but it's just very crisp and light and airy, and it sucks that you can only get it in this little 15 ml, and it's so, like, it's hard to find, but not at the same time, but it is kind of expensive just to get the 15 ml, so I don't use this as much as I would love to, but I don't want to run out of it. Another one is a newer fragrance, and I know I might have said something bad about this fragrance in my 2014 Fragrance Rewind, but I will say that I do like this fragrance, and it is Miss Paris Hilton's With Love. This, like I said, is very similar to a lot of her other perfumes, but this one's kind of mature and grown up from some of her other ones. It's not super grown up, it's not super mature, it's still young and playful, but I feel like this is very well reminiscent of Paris and her life right now, and the things that she takes on, and being that high-class elegance that she likes to put on. Another 2 are the Killer Queen, Oh So Sheer, and Killer Queen. These fragrances are in honorable mentions just because I love Killer Queen and I love Oh So Sheer. I love how similar they both are, but I love how different from each other they both are. Love the bottle designs of these. You guys know that the Killer Queen line is just my favorite. I love how when they keep adding to it. I love that we're into 4th. I hope we get more. Love both of these. I do tend to wear this one in the spring and then this one in the fall, but we'll see kind of how this with Spring Rain, how it goes out, because I might end up wearing this more in the summer. We'll see. Another honorable mention is my favorite from One Direction, and this is That Moment. This is a very crisp cucumber apple scent. Love this. I love when cucumber and apple are in perfumes. Another one of my favorite Bath & Body Works scents is cucumber melon. So I love when we get that kind of like apple, cucumber, watermelon kind of tie-in together. As I break her and decapitate her. Another honorable mention is Miss Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday. I was just talking to one of my friends the other night about how I'm very surprised I don't wear this as much as I do. He was telling me about how he used to wear this a lot, and then he got sick of it because he wore it so much. But this is, I don't know why I don't wear this more than I do, but I do really like this one, and I liked it ever since I first smelled it when it first came out. Another honorable mention is Jay by Jennifer Aniston. This fragrance is, I love this fragrance, and in my review of this I said that it was this boozy, bourbony vanilla, and a lot of you guys got put off by that, and I will reiterate to you guys that you just need to go smell this fragrance. There's something about the boozy, bourbony vanilla that's in this fragrance that's so different, but so amazing. I love this scent. Don't think of booze and bourbon as booze and bourbon like someone spilled a drink on you at the bar. That's not what this smells like. This almost has that woody, warm vanilla booze bourbon smell. If you've ever smelled like the inside, like the wood of a bourbon barrel, that's kind of what this smells like. Love this. Another honorable mention, and these kind of are tied for each other, and it's Glowing Goddess by Jennifer Lopez and Rogue Love by Rihanna. So these both smell very similar to each other. Rogue Love is a little warmer, and this one's a little sweeter, but they do have a very similar aspect to them. They're both kind of that caramel, berries, and sweetness to each other, but I love both of these so much. I was very, very happy with Rogue Love. I was afraid it was going to be too similar to the original Rogue, which I have no issues with the original Rogue at all, as you guys know, but I love how much different it is. Another honorable mention from Paris Hilton is Dazzle. Love this scent. I love the cherries. I love how, like, girly and fun and fruity that this fragrance is. Something I definitely need to wear more. I actually just picked up the lotion to this, so I've been wearing the lotion quite a lot to that. Another honorable mention is Justin Bieber's Next Girlfriend. So this fragrance is like, even though I chose Wild Glow as my pinnacle of summer, this fragrance is very much another very summer fragrance. It's very kind of like fruity and kind of like a mixed drink. It's very very raspberry, very fruity, very packed with the fruit, and almost like a smoothie. And I love this scent. The notes of it almost sound like it was going to be similar to Selena Gomez's Signature, but it's not. I love how that fragrance is. Two more for you guys. This one is my honorable mention from, and obviously I don't have one for every single person out here on my honorable mentions, but this is my honorable mention from the Harajuku Lovers Pop Electric line. I love Little Angel. She's just this cute little lollipop of fruitness, and I love how like sticky and sweet this scent is. It's just something I love about that scent. And then my last one, which I somehow didn't have down here, is, I'm not even going to try to say his name because I butcher it every single time, but this is Angel Osori. Even if I said that wrong, I'm sorry, but this is the 2015 version of it. I smelled the 2014 version, and that's why I picked up the 2015 one. I don't have the 2014. I really want the 2014, but this fragrance is it's so sweet, and it's so mature. It's so, like, if you like sweet scents like Britney Spears' Fantasy, you probably won't like this. If you're on the younger age range. This is almost just like the perfect sweet, young, gourmand scent for the mature woman. This fragrance, or for the mature person, I should say, because I'm a man and I wear fragrances and I don't give two shits. So, but this fragrance is just amazing. I fell in love with like the creamy berry whippedness and warmth of 2014, and this one's sweeter and warmer than the 2014, but it's still amazing. I still love it. This is definitely something I'm going to get the 2014 version of, and I'm probably going to wear the crap out of this fragrance. So, it is what it is. And it's so cool because, like, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but like the bottle has almost got like sugar on it. Like the 2015 or 2014 is completely encrusted in sugar. This one isn't, and I'm sugar like this because it's not really sugar. But I love this scent. This is a very new release. This is something that if you like mature sweet scents, this is definitely something I would tell you to go pick up. So, that is my favorites video for perfumes. I will always kind of update these videos. I know I just did one not too long ago. I did one last year sometime, but fragrances are always changing. My mood in fragrances is always changing. Sometimes there's fragrances that I would have thought I never would have wore, and I'm starting to like them more. So, who knows? So, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter, A the S Perfume, and Instagram, Among the Stars Perfume. Thanks, guys. Bye.